Hi, I'm Beth
Hi.
Brand, and this is All Booked Up. Today, our special guest is international best-selling author Pebbles LaCasse, and I am so looking forward to this because I read one of her books that she sent me, and it was wonderful. So I'm going to ask Pebbles to tell us a little bit about herself quick and get the show started. So go ahead, Pebbles.
Hi. Hi. I'm so happy to be here and to meet Beth for the first time. I haven't met her yet. So, I mean, online chatting, but I mean, to actually face to face, I have not met her yet. So, this is really great. She's so fabulous. About me, let's see. I'm 54. I live in Southern Ontario, Canada. I am a mom with a husband who's extremely, patient, thank God. And I have two kids, a daughter and a son. They're in their early 30s. I have a 155-pound Mastiff. He kind of takes up the entire house, and what he doesn't take up, the three cats do. So, um, let's see. I also have a disease called porphyria, which means I am hypersensitive to sunlight. So I avoid going outside as much as possible unless I'm completely covered head to toe. So that is why I am pale, in case you're wondering. So, let's see. What else is there to know about me? Not much. I love writing because it takes up my time, which is good. And I just, it gives me a sense of purpose. And there are characters inside my head that need to get out. And they yell at me all the time and they want me to tell their story. So I sit down and I type out their story. Problem is, I have too many characters in my head and they are, I have like 100 stories written, started, never finished. So, but that's pretty much me in a nutshell. So, um, don't know what else to say.
Canada sounds nice. I've always wanted to visit.
There's not much to see here, but I mean, it's Canada. Northern Canada is beautiful. I love to vacation in Northern Canada. It's fabulous. We love to go. We go about 2 weeks, 3 weeks out of the year, every year in the north, and it's just wonderful. We like camping up there. Sense of purpose. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's wonderful. I recommend it. And there are characters inside my head that it's fabulous. I just.
Okay, we're doing it again. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now no more feedback. Yay! Okay, let's see. Josephine wanted to ask you what started you writing and why erotica.
Ooh, what started me writing? That's actually a funny story. It's a bit of a long story, but not really. I was working in a factory, and when I got sick, I actually tumbled down the stairs and knocked myself out, and it was a big thing. So I was off work for quite a while. I had vertigo. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't drive. I couldn't do. So I was just bored. I was hyperactive. I went everywhere. I rollerbladed. I bicycled. I did aerobics every day. I would just go. So to all of a sudden to be stagnant was just torture. So I started doing these gigantic jigsaw puzzles. So I did 1 8,000, 2 6,000s, and a 5,000 piece puzzle. So 4 giant puzzles on the walls. And well, hubby put them up for me. He's so great. So when I sat down to do the 5th puzzle, my husband was like, no more puzzles. There's no more room on the walls. You're not doing any more puzzles. It's not happening. Find something else to do. And I didn't know what to do. So I'm like, well, I don't know. What am I going to do? I don't know. So he just said, I don't know, sit down, write a book. Write a book? No, I don't even like reading that much. I don't know, do something. And I said, nah, never mind. You can't write a book. I'm like, what? You can't write a book? Tell me what I can't do. So, that started it. So I sat down, I started writing, and I cranked out 3 books in 5 weeks. So I published those under my real name. And I've since taken them offline because I'd rather just publish under my own name, and they weren't making that much money anyway. So I took those offline. But those were mostly aimed toward like 14, 15-year-olds, that kind of like young teens. But every time I was writing, I got to the point where I thought, I'd be writing. Next thing you know, that's like hot. It's heavy, and I'd have to go back and erase that whole chapter and rewrite the whole thing. So I thought, you know, writing erotica is fun, and I enjoy it. And BDSM erotica is fun and enjoyable, and I know a lot about it, sort of, kind of. We won't talk about why, but so it was a pleasure writing it. I just enjoyed it, and I fell right into it, and it molded around me perfectly, and I just kind of can't stop. Lately, however, I've been writing more like a build up to it, and not just a bam, here we are. It's happening now. It's more of a build up toward the punchline. So you could say it's more of a chase the woman or chase the man, or I don't really want to be in a relationship, but ooh, here it is, that kind of thing. So yeah, so it's slowly going that way, slowly as I mature more as a writer, I suppose. So yeah, so that's the story. It's kind of a long one, but there it is.
It's a good one. It's a good one. I need to take a minute and say good morning, everybody. We have a lot of good mornings here. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, JR. Good morning, Libby. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Thanks for showing up and watching the show. We appreciate it. Glad to have you. That was a good story, though. How that started. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Don't like reading, don't like writing, but here you are, and you're fabulous at it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So now I can't stop reading.
You need to look for my review that I posted for you. It's a good one.
Oh,
I really enjoyed your book.
Broken Charm.
I have it. Where did I put it? I have it right here so I can show it off.
If it's anything like my desk, you'll probably never find it.
Nope. Right here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Broken Charms. I loved it. I suggest everybody get a copy. It was fabulous. There was only one thing I really didn't like about this book. The author did not sign it for me.
Oh, I'll send you a book plate. I'll send you a book plate.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I'm looking and I'm like, oh, she didn't sign this for me.
No, I sent it directly from Amazon. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'll send you a book plate for sure. Then you can stuff it inside.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love book mail. It's my favorite. There's nothing better than book mail.
I love giving it too.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, books are the best.
Yes, and I love your thank you for reading it, and I'm glad you liked it.
It was great because I love a story with my erotica, and you told such a good story with it. It was it was a great story. I could totally relate to Mr. Scarlet and Penny. I could relate to both sides of her.
Right. Yeah.
And that was great. I really got into it. And the boyfriend from the past.
Yes.
Who comes back into her life. Oh yeah. Yep. Totally been there, done that. Got the t-shirt.
Smooth fox. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. We've all had one of those in our lives, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
Hard to resist, but oh God, you definitely should. Yeah.
Oh, hi guys. I always say I must say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm a goober, but we deal with it. That's just me. And so you said you have a new book coming too.
I do in the fall. It's called Snowman's Burden, and it's about a woman who she basically lives her life of solitude. She has no family anymore. Her parents died in a rollover crash on the highway one day, like when she was a little baby. So her grandmother raised her, but her grandmother has since passed away. So now she works, and she's very much into her job. So she goes to work, she comes home, she plays with a cat, reads a book, goes to bed, starts all over again. She has really no other life, and she has no interest in it because she's been hurt too many times. But one day it's snowing really bad. So her boss is really good. So he tells everybody, if you want to go home, you can go home, because they live on a mountain, like up north, and where I love to be. And she, on her way home, avalanche happens and knocks her over, and she rolls over and over and over. But she is rescued. So, and the rescuer looks, well, he's covered in snow, so he looks like a snowman. So she calls him Snowman. So it's, yeah, so they're stuck together in the cabin for, until the snow stops and he can actually get her home. So it's interesting. He takes care of her wounds and takes care of other stuff too. Yeah.
She
So
built
it's
snowman.
yeah. So it's more of a build up to the actual, business.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So that one's coming out in the fall. It's been ready since January, but I didn't want to just dump it out there. I'd rather, do some promotions and stuff like that. So I am looking for ARC reviewers. If anybody really wants to read it ahead of time, there are ways to do it. All you have to do is go to my website, and I'm sure there's a link on there somewhere where you can join my ARC review. If you can't find the link, just, write me on Facebook, message me, whatever, and I will send you the link. So you can apply.
I was just telling Josephine, I need things to read. I'm running out. Of course, I just got your Goldilocks, the beginning too. So I need to start reading that. And yes, Leslie, I've got your book is next on my list. As a matter of fact, when I get down to like 3, then I start, filling up again. And
I'd love to get down to 3.
Oh, well, I've just been reading like crazy lately. I don't know what it is. I don't sleep. I've stopped sleeping.
Yeah, me too. I'm not much of a sleeper either.
Yeah, I'm up till at least 2 or 3, just reading. Yep. And then it's another hour or 2 before I can actually, settle down after that to actually sleep. And then I'm up by 6 or 7. So I get about 2 or 3 hours a night. And then I might take an hour or 2 nap in the afternoon. So, I average maybe 3 or 4 hours of sleep in a 24-hour cycle.
Oh boy. So, I get about 5 or 6. I thought I was bad. I can't nap in the afternoon. If I'm napping in the afternoon, I'm sick. So, everybody tiptoes in the house. Don't wake mom.
Yeah, well, I only have the one son left at home, and so I usually, after he's at school, it's like, okay, zonk out for a little bit till I have to go pick him up. Nice. And that's generally when I get my actual good sleep, is while he's at school.
Well, you don't have to worry about him now. He's somewhere safe, right? I guess.
You hope.
Or quiet. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're in the States. Yeah, you never know. Oh, it's awful. I shouldn't say that.
No, it's true.
Yeah, well, I don't think we have too many of those in Canada.
No, you don't. You don't hear about it anyway.
No, our mental health care is much better than it is in the States. It just is.
I think our all the way around is probably better than it is here.
Well, our medical system is, yes, a lot of it's free, but you have to wait until you're nearly dead before you actually get MRIs or anything. So yeah, sometimes there's a year-long wait to get one. So,
oh geez, we get those with the drop of a hat.
Exactly.
They're always sending me for tests every other week. They're sending me for a test for my migraines and things like that. It's just, but then they get to bill you a whole lot of money for it. You see.
This is why they send you. Yes, one doctor to another, to another, to another. Yes. Well, the specialists here, it's a long wait. Sometimes up to 1.5 years to go see a specialist. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness!
I know. And then with COVID, it was awful. My mom waited almost a year for her knee replacement. Yeah, and my uncle waited 4 months for bypass surgery on his heart. Well, they told him, stay home, don't go anywhere, don't do anything because we can't fit you in yet, but we're going to. So just wait, we'll call you. Yeah. Well, and then he had to drive for 2 hours to get to the hospital because they wouldn't do it here.
Oh my goodness. I had Josephine scared to death. She was the only person I told. They saw a shadow on one of my head scans for my migraines. Oh. And I'm terrified.
Yeah.
And so then this was before Christmas, so then they sent me in for all these tests after Christmas, and it turned out it was nothing.
Oh, good.
And they seem to think I'm getting a bit of, what do you call it?
Alzheimer's?
In your eyeballs.
Cataract?
No,
Cataracts?
that thing that causes pain. The word escapes me now. I do that.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so they think I have the start of that, and I can't
Uh,
believe that word is just out of my head. Uh,
well, I think that happens with age because that's happening to me a lot, a lot. So yeah,
I know, right?
simple
Oh,
words.
geez, it's like every day I wake up with a new pain, and it's like, geez, huh? Do you
Well,
not
you're
have
over
to
50,
remind me
right?
I'm old?
If you're over
Uh,
50, things break down. They just do.
they do.
They
The
do.
doctor told me I had tennis elbow the other day.
Oh,
I was like, well,
that
I
sucks.
don't leave
Yeah.
the house. How can I have a tennis elbow? Yeah, I'm allergic to exercise. Yeah, I can't have an exercise related
Yeah.
disease.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, not cataracts. It's a glaucoma. That's it.
Glaucoma. Okay. Yes. The word escaped me too. So. Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, I have new contacts though, and look, I'm not having to go like this and squint at the screen to read it anymore. So
Nice.
I
Nice.
am seeing better.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
I just picked him up yesterday. Last week, I was having to do this every time I wanted to see what somebody was
Oh,
writing down. So, woot, woot, better, better,
yeah.
better, better, better.
Woo. I took my
Um,
glasses off so that you could actually see my face. I wear glasses now. I had cataract surgery and they messed up my eyes. So, I mean, they took the
oh,
cataracts out, which was great, and I can see sharp, like bright again. But
mm-hmm.
yeah, things are blurry now. So, yeah,
Aw,
I know it's a bummer. So, either that or I went, blind with
well,
cataracts. So,
I,
this is
yeah,
better.
I'm legally blind, so that's why I
Oh,
said these new contacts are helping tremendously.
awesome!
I still
Excellent.
have to wear my readers with them, but hey,
Have you
they're
thought of
better.
LASIK? You thought of getting LASIK? I had that done years ago, years and years ago. Just
Everybody I know who had eye surgery seems to have trouble afterwards, so I
oh,
just put up with it. I
yeah.
figured, what the heck? And yeah, I don't like surgeries. Ooh, they scare me, so
Well, yeah.
I put up with it. I'm a
Oh,
goober,
well, maybe one day you'll just have had enough and say, "Screw it, I'm going."
probably.
I was so happy I went and had mine done. I mean, and then I got cataracts, and yay! So there went my perfect vision gone. Yeah, but well, maybe after you have if you have cataracts and you have cataract surgery, they can fix them with the lenses when they replace them. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
because my
hopefully,
glasses are so thick. Oh,
um,
if I wore my glasses, it's funny looking. My grandkids are like, Grandma, when they see me with my glasses, they're just like,
aw,
wow. You
aw.
have funny eyes. You no kidding. I call them my googly glasses because my eyes are so big. Ooh.
Well, you have to do what you have to do, right? You know.
And we're totally off track. This is supposed to be about you, not my eyeballs.
No.
Okay.
Oh, by all means, talk about you. I'm really not that interesting.
I am always wandering off topic. Always. Oh shoot. So we talked about the snowman and we talked about
Mhm.
now I have a question for you.
Okay.
These characters in your books, are they people that you know? I mean, do you draw from people in real life?
Yeah, sometimes. um, some of the scenes in my books are from people telling me about, like, most are my friends, telling me about their situations, things that they've done, kinky things, BDSM, whatever. People just love to sit down and just tell me all about their sex life, which I think is cool. I really.
It
Oh
is.
yeah, it's great, right? It's like, first of all, I'm a twisted girl, a little bit twisted, so I just love hearing stuff like that. And then knowing things about people I know is, it's even better. And yeah, I can use this stuff in my book, so it's fantastic. So yes, quite a bit of it is. Some of it's personal experience. I won't say what. Some, and some is from other people, and other are just simply my fantasies or dreams or whatever my characters are screaming at me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Eh.
Awesome.
So if anybody has any weird, wicked stories they want to tell me, I'm listening.
If you get a strange message, it's not from me.
Oh, yeah. Just don't stalk me. Like, I don't like that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
It's a friend told me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. A friend told me.
Yeah. Where do you get your ideas for your characters? I'm reading your book right now too, and I'm in
Oh.
love with Cain. Oh yeah,
Oh
we
no,
all need
another
a
one.
Cain in our life. You have to make another Cain. I'm just
Kane
saying.
is the man.
He's
I
dreamy.
love Kane.
He's dreamy. I want him.
Well, I'm on chapter 2 of the new one,
No,
so he's going good.
not wait to read it.
Keeping
Yeah.
Kane strong. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Nina, Kane Daddy.
Nina, you have to share Cain with me, sweetie.
Okay,
So,
we're gonna have to start a fan club. I'm gonna have to clone the man.
yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, Nina wants Coach from my book coaching arena. She wants him. His actual name is Chris Lapointe, and he modeled for me. So we took all kinds of pictures. I sent you a few in the messenger.
Mm-hmm. Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, he's a hot boy.
Yeah, I need a drink after that one.
Yes. So we did a big photo shoot and everything. He was a lot of fun, and he's hilarious, and he has a body like nobody's business. Anyway,
yeah.
So Nina's absolutely in love with him, and she keeps asking me to send Coach, but I can't. I lick the stamp, stick it on his ass, it falls off. I lick his ass, stick it on there, it falls off again. Sorry, Nina. He doesn't fit the mailbox either, and he won't get in a box.
I was just always fascinated with the Cain story in the Bible, that he just, it does not have any kind of death for Cain in the Bible. If you actually look it up, they have the death and age of death for all the other Bible characters, but not Cain.
Huh. Maybe
and I grew up in a very, very, almost cult-like religion. If you know anything about Mennonites,
no,
or Amish people, that kind of thing.
Not much about the religions, no.
And so, I had the Bible shoved at me from an early age. And when you asked questions, it was like, don't you ask questions about that? So, yeah. And it just always wondered me why, even from being, little on up. So I made up my own damn story.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
And that's where Cain came from.
Wow. You have a great imagination.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I'd like to run into him one day.
I would say
he's real. If he's still walking here, hello, come on.
He's so real to me that,
Oh, yeah. Well, you write him very well, and he comes across as a real character, like a real person. The way you write him, the emotions and the way he carries himself, and beautifully, very well written. Loved it. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm not done yet, but I'm loving it. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goofy when somebody likes my stuff.
I know it kind of makes you go, oh, okay, because this person's now in your head, because everything you write is from your head. It's your thoughts, so it's really intimate. And then when somebody says, "Oh, I like it," it's like, "Oh, you like my thoughts?" Oh,
People just don't realize how close you become to your characters.
Yes, I love all my characters.
They're like your children.
Yeah.
And when somebody, gets harsh, it's like,
I'm very good at taking criticism. I'm pretty good, as long as it's constructive. If you're just doing it to hurt me, well,
yeah. I woke up at 5 o'clock one morning to somebody being nasty to me about Cain. It was some religious nut.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, I'll pray for you.
Yeah, I get that all the time. People hop onto my Facebook and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to pray for your soul." Okay.
I'll pray for yours too,
Yeah. Oh, okay. You have fun with that. Yeah, no. So have you ever written a character that dies, and while you're writing them, you're crying?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. My husband thought I was kooky. I'm writing and I'm just sobbing and tears are pouring down my face, and I'm just like snotting in my upset. I just, and he's sitting in the room listening. He come walking in. He's saying, "What are you doing?" My character died. He's like, "You are writing him dead. You don't have to write him dead." But that's what the story called for. So,
and I talked to Bob the Demon.
I think that's the only time I ever aside from Snowman's Burden, that I ever wrote a character that died. So, because it really bothered me. I didn't like it because I fell in love with the character and now he's dead. So,
When I get stuck, I talk to Bob the Demon. And, I'll bounce things off of him and then I'll tell him, you're a dumbass, Bob, because he sits here next to me. So I have to show everybody Bob the Demon. There's, Bob the Demon. He's got his hat on backwards.
Nice.
I put my hat on him the other day, but this is Bob the Demon. See, everything's backwards from here, you see.
Yes, it is. It is. It's really awkward. It's, yeah.
So he sits and I will, talk to Bob while I write, and I'll be like, I don't know, Bob, what do you think about this? Does this sound right? And, the family looks at me like she's talking to that damn head again. Like, yeah, that's why you're not supposed to come in here while I'm doing this.
That's right. You don't like to hear it? Go away. That's my process. Yeah, well, I talk to the animals. Or myself.
Oh, well, I have the big dog, and he's in here with me now. I have a 150-pound German Shepherd who, keeps me company.
155 Mastiff I have too. Yeah, big, in your way all the time.
Oh, God, yes.
All the time. And
trip over him every time I go to the bathroom.
Yes, and they're always in your way because they always want to be with you because they're just big babies.
Yep. Even when I do these interviews, but he knows he's supposed to go lay down and be quiet. It's quiet time.
Oh, I wish mine knew that.
And so far, he has not interrupted one. He just does his thing over there.
Nice. Good.
And it's my son that one of these days he's going to be watching a baseball game or something, and we'll hear him start cursing from down below because somebody's done something. And I was like, Matthew, you can't curse now. You just stay down there and be quiet. He's a mess. Oh, hi, Theodore. Good morning to you. So, Matthew is, he's Mr. Mouth down there. That's what he does on his YouTube channel. He commentates sports.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, yes, he watches all sports, and you have to be, you have to tune him out because he gets very loud when he's watching a game.
Man in their sport, right? Well, women too. I know a woman, she's just all up in sports. So she gets really into it too and yells and screams, and she's
I will do that with basketball. I will throw things even. I really can get bad with basketball.
Don't throw it at the TV.
No, I missed the TV. I'm close. That's why I usually throw popcorn and things. So if it hits, nothing bad.
I bet the dog appreciates that, right?
I'll send you pictures, Nina. She wants to see baby pictures.
Oh, she wants Daddy Kane and Coach. Daddy Kane and Coach. Put those two together. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That'd be a fun afternoon, wouldn't it?
We'll have to do a book together. Those two.
Hot. That'd be great, right?
No kidding. Woo.
Yeah. I'm sure we could come up with some smoldering men and some very tough, desirable women. With attitudes. Yeah, I love writing women with attitude. It's great.
Yes, they're the best.
Yeah. Women need to be strong and tough and say what we want and mean what we want and mean what we say. Because, if you want something, you have to talk about it. You have to say it. Don't just expect men to know because they don't know. I know I've been married for 32 years. They don't read your mind. Even after 32 years, they still can't read my mind. He should know what I'm thinking. I'm 32 years. He should know what I'm thinking, right? They don't. They still don't. After 32 years, still doesn't read him. So, yeah. So, ladies, tell your man what you want. Be upfront. Tell him, Valentine's Day is coming. I want this and this and this. Simple, right? Although we don't do Valentine's Day in our house. So, yeah. He's more of a... No, not really. No. My hubby's... we're not the whole, like, a major romance thing. Like, we're not huggy, cuddly, snuggly all the time, hands on each other all the time. But once in a while, he'll just bring a rose and, or a dozen roses, and I'll wake up and there they are. So yeah, he's sweet like that. He'll go and he'll buy my favorite food and bring it home and go, "Hi, you don't have to cook tonight," or whatever. So yeah, he's just sweet that way.
Take me to a concert. Get me drunk. Let me jump up and down all over you, and I am a happy woman. Woo!
Absolutely, yeah.
Uh-huh. That's my idea of romance right there.
Oh yeah. Wine me, dine me. Yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
I get that adrenaline rush going, and then, you're going to have fun the rest of the night.
Yeah, I have to thank you somehow. So, how long have you been married?
Oh, forever.
Okay.
Let's see. 16 years.
Oh, yep, that's wild. Yeah. Yep. I've been married twice as long as you. 32.
Oh,
yeah, twice as long. Yeah. Oh, a long time. It's a long time. I feel very old when I say it. I do. But that's okay. I like getting older. I don't know about you, but I do. I like it. I'm good with it. I mean, I'm breaking down, and nobody likes breaking down physically. Mentally, I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Great. But I'm more secure in myself now, and I think a lot of women over 50 are. We know what we want, and that's it.
I like myself the older I get.
Right. Yeah. You become more accepting of yourself.
I have no fear anymore, if that makes sense. It's like,
Absolutely.
I like me. If you don't, too bad, go away.
Yeah. I have enough friends. I don't need more. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to make new friends, but I'm not out trying to win people over anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that I really ever was, but
no.
Self-esteem is no longer an issue, and you don't have to. I'm not out to impress anybody. I just am who I am. I'm happy with me. I'm very happy with my life. As far as I figure I'm living my best life. I get to write, which I always wanted to do. I get to do this show, and I love meeting people like you every Saturday, and making great friends from it.
Yeah.
And this is my joy. I'm in my happy place.
Nice. Yeah, I think age does that with us, doesn't it? Especially with women.
It does.
Yeah, there's no more competition anymore, if that makes any sense. Not that I ever really competed with other women, but the need to be beautiful, and the need to be thin, and the need to be a stereotypical, what everybody considers to be, gorgeous. There's no need for that anymore. And I don't have to cut myself down because I can't reach that goal, which is absolutely unattainable anyway. Right. Yeah.
Really. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could lose 10 pounds. Whoopie-doo. I'm happy with the way I look.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have to look like a 25-year-old.
No.
They can starve themselves to death. Go ahead.
Been there, done that. I'm not doing that anymore. No.
I still look good. And I'm 55.
Yeah. And that's why most of my characters, they have extra poundage, especially on the backside. So, yeah. But you know what? Most men like that anyway.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. So they could be lying to me, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say the truth.
Well, from the reactions I get about my extra poundage, I'm saying you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's much better. Old age. And we're not even old age yet.
No,
you know what I mean?
No,
but it's a good place to be. I would much rather be this than fighting back in my 20s again.
Oh, I mean, I would like to have the strength I had in my 20s.
No,
that would be great. That'd be great. Yeah, and not breaking down like I am now. I wish I could go back to my 20s. Yeah, go back to my 20s knowing what I know now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if I could do that, I would rule the world.
Amen.
Absolutely, right? Most of us would, yeah. do everything right. And then you go back and you tell your kids, do it this way, because I know I've been, I know better now. So listen to me, do what I say. And they don't. But we all have to learn, right? I mean, I remember my mom going, oh my God, girl, stay in school. Just go to school. Pick something, Yeah, I knew better.
I remember walking out of college because they told me I had to come to class.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, but I have straight A's. Why do I have to be in class?
Yeah.
Because you have to.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay, I quit.
Yeah.
You quit school? Oh, yeah, they told me I had to show up.
Yeah, I did a little bit of college and then I dropped out. So, yeah, my son's been in and out of college since he was old enough to be in college. So he just can't seem to settle on one particular thing, but he doesn't really have to because he's really good with computers. So he does a lot of stuff at home. So he doesn't really have to, get a degree. My daughter went for fine art. So she's like this close to a bachelor's, but she decided that was enough. She was done. She wasn't doing any more schooling anymore. So she was 28 and she said, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. So yeah, because she took time off here and there and, so yeah, but I'm done. You're so close. You're so close. But I'm so proud of her anyway, because, she has a degree. She's good. Yeah. I wish I would have stayed in school.
Yeah, me too. But like I said, I'm happy with where I am now. So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
it would be nice if Amazon didn't, rape us. But
Oh God, don't get me started on that. That's just, yeah, a $10 book. We get what, $1?
yeah,
If we're lucky.
Yeah.
It's...
Oh, look, I made 2 pennies from this one.
Right? Yeah. Yay! Yay! Yeah. Nobody gets rich writing novels.
No.
People say, "Oh my God, you're such a good writer. You must have a lot of money." I'm like,
I know, right?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Somebody the other day, and she was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I don't make no money off this."
No, we do it for the joy of it, and we do it because we love to hear what you have to say about it, people.
Exactly.
So please leave reviews because it's the only thing that builds us up. It's not like we have money, so reviews are good because they make us feel better and they make us want to write more wonderful books just for you.
That's it exactly.
Yeah.
If I was doing this for the money, I would not be doing this.
I'd be living in a cardboard box. So yeah, with editing costs and stuff like that, just come on, Amazon, be nicer to your authors.
Yes.
That's all we ask. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
And then when they did the thing where, they raised the prices a little while ago, I was like, okay, then I'm making less because I refuse to start charging more for my books. That's ridiculous. We have to charge enough as it is just to make, the little bit we make. I could not possibly imagine raising prices higher than what they are.
No, well, there's too many free books out there, and it's sad to say, but a lot of people don't want to pay for books. They just don't want to pay for it. And if your book is $3.99, okay, maybe they'll buy it. But if you bump that up to say $4.50, they won't buy it, and they won't read it, no matter how good the book is. No matter how much it's been recommended, people just don't want to buy. They don't want to spend money on it. And I get it in this economy. Nobody wants to spend, nobody wants to pay for it. But on KU, if you download our books, like if you put our books in your library, we get paid for that. So, we get paid for the pages you read. So please join KU if you're a reader.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Pick up our books, read them, flip the pages, leave reviews.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, join us on like our social media and tell us how much you love us.
Yes.
Please. Yeah, stroke my ego. I need it.
Oh, shoot. Yes. We writers have such big egos. Oh, shoot. I am on KU and read with it and review and review and review. Okay, we'll put that one up there.
Thank you, Josephine. I love that. Review.
Yeah, I do.
Absolutely.
I review everything.
Yes. I do too. Yeah. Unless it's really bad. If it's really bad, I won't. I won't leave a review because I don't want to hurt the person, right? But so, a lot of time, if I know them well, I will write them and say, maybe you should get an editor. Check into an editor. Somebody did that to me once because I had put out a bunch of books um, that were not edited, and they were not that good. I look at them now and I'm like, oh God, I gotta put that out there. But it was really nice that somebody actually came to me and said, listen, you really should get a reviewer or an editor. So, and I did, and I'm glad I did. It's costly, but it's well worth it. Very well worth it.
Yeah, mine. I did not have editors, and
Mm,
and you can see little goobers here and there. You can,
yeah, yeah. It's
and
expensive.
they're not too bad.
Yeah.
But someday when I'm wealthy and yeah, I'll go back and have them done.
Keep buying the lottery tickets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I do have them formatted, and I do. And
Mhm.
and the nice lady who formats me, when she finds little goobers,
Oh,
she'll
sure.
fix them for me, or point them out to me, and that's
Right.
nice.
That's good.
And
Yeah.
so that helps. And then
Yeah.
I usually have Josephine read them.
Nice. Yeah. And then she probably picks out little errors here and there, right?
Or she'll be like, "This doesn't make any sense to me."
Oh, yeah, that's not good. I do my own formatting, which saves me a lot of money. Usually I do photo shoots for my covers. So a
Mhm.
lot of the people on my covers, I know them personally. Um, the book coming out in the fall, Snow Man's Burden, is not mine. I bought that cover, and Still Waters Burn Deep. That was actually part of an anthology at one point. So that actually is a cover that somebody else bought for the book. So um, all my other covers are from photos I've taken from people or Broken Charm. She's actually a friend of mine. She's a model and she's a good friend of mine. And in one of our conversations, she said, "You know what? I would love to be on one of your book covers." I'm like, "Oh, yes." Right. So I said, "Send me some pictures. I'll go through them. I'll pick a picture that I like and I'll write a story around it." And that's how we got Broken Charm. So, because that
Oh, I
photo
love
is
that cover.
so sexy, right? So
Yes,
sexy.
and she is gorgeous.
Oh my
Hello.
God. It's so gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to put her on a few more covers. So
I would too.
yes, absolutely. Yeah. And she's just so excited about it. And she's a huge supporter of women. And yeah, she's great. So I love her. Yeah. So
Are
mhm.
you ready for some news?
Yes.
Okay, I
Oh, bring
picked
it
out a
on.
song this week for you to
For me, particularly.
to kind of go with the books.
Nice.
And let's see, I gotta find my music here. Here we go. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's show the book cover again.
There she is. That's Susan. Isn't she a to die for gorgeous? Yeah. Love that cover. And she's on the back of the cover too. If you show the back of the cover. Isn't she to die for? I would love to have that body.
I gotta bring you to my hell, baby. I wanna fuck you.
Whew.
I wanna feel you in my bones, boy. I'm gonna love you.
Good song. I like it.
I'm gonna tear into your soul. Desire, I'm hungry. Okay, there was our music for the week.
I like it.
Now, our news.
Mhm.
And by the author this month, we are going to have John Leister as our author of the month. Uh, Carly Davis has on pre order A Kiss Worth Dying For.
Ooh, I like her.
Oh, I haven't read her yet. I don't
I
think.
like her. Yeah.
Taggart Wren has City of Gods out on paperback, which now all his books are available on paperback. Next week, our guest will be J.D. Allen, and horror. I'm so excited. I'm going to have another horror author.
Ooh,
First
creepy.
one on the show. Uh, let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Josephine has given us a good news item for the day. I've got to find it here. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Where is it? I have it here. Oh. Holly Gill had a new release this week, Solstice, an erotic mafia romance.
Ooh.
And she made number 5 and got a banner.
Oh,
So,
good for
yay.
her. Yay.
We love the
Awesome.
banners. Congratulations.
Great job.
Congratulations to Holly.
Yay. Oh, that's
And
exciting.
let's hope that you keep going up there with that banner. And that's terrific. So, everybody check out Solstice. And let's see if we can get an even higher banner there for you.
Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Number 1. Come on, babies. You can do it.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Just buy that book now.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. We just support everybody, support your fellow author. Let's see how we can do with this.
Absolutely. Yep. Everybody supports each other and everybody gets successful.
That's how we do it. Absolutely.
You can't succeed without people to help you.
No. And then around here, that's our number one goal, is to show support for each other.
Absolutely.
Help each other out.
Absolutely.
You know, lift each other up.
Yep.
That's the important thing.
Yep.
J.R. Byers, my new editor.
Ooh.
I got an editor now. My new editor, J.R. Byers. Everybody check her out. She has the Crafty Quill. She does proofreading and editing, and she now has PA services.
Nice.
So check out J.R. Byers, and she has great books as well. Finding Emmeline and Cain's Reckoning are out, and they are terrific books. I love them. Let's see. And I guess that's it for our news this week. I want to thank everybody for watching. Yes. If you missed any of our previous episodes, you can catch them on our YouTube channel, which is, I know the name of my show, and I'm just going,
Brain
all
fart.
booked up.
All booked up. Yes, all booked up.
All booked up. Yes, and a special thank you to Josephine and Nina, my darlings. And thank you, Pebbles, for being on the show. You were just awesome beyond words.
I'm honored. Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
And thank you to everybody who watched. And happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter.
And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Love ya.
Bye.
Okay.